Good morning, everybody. We are now live with the Pranic process online. We're streaming on 3 channels. So we're here with people all over the world joining in. We're taking some moments for everybody to be able to join. And I'm very happy to be with you and to see you all. If you see me looking in various directions, it's because we're streaming with 4 cameras on 4 different channels. So it's like this, I have to be with my attention in all 4 directions. But I'm very happy to be with you. And really honored to be starting another Pranic process. We do this every once in a while, every time we feel guided to. Today specifically, we bring new light codes and new upgrades after my 5-day silent retreat. I'm taking a moment to send some indications to my friends, and I'll be back with you in a sec. In the meantime, I'm letting you know a few details about this program and what it does. Just stay with us and tell us what you would like to know about energy work and how to reprogram your body and how to shapeshift your body and all things specific to this process. So in a moment, I'll be tuning in with all of you and we'll be sharing more insights, but just to send a few invites to our friends. There's a link in the description of the video, so you can see this link now. And with this link, you can join the whole program. So we are with you for more than 8 days. Okay, we're here fully. We are with you in this program for 8 days, starting today. This is the first session, and then we meet every day for 1 hour, 1.5 hours to have this program of energy upgrade and sharing specific techniques and practices that help you upgrade your energy field. Why do we use this upgrade term so much these days? It's because the whole planet is in an upgrade program. The whole situation that has been going on for quite a while now has been an upgrade program, even though it has been seen as a problematic thing by most humans, even though it has been interpreted as a bad thing, and it has been pretty bad for many people. I mean, we're not saying it has been easy. We're not saying it has been something we want to repeat or have more of. We're not saying that it was good. It was a good feeling to have this situation on this planet. But we are saying that it has been a necessary thing and it has helped many people to upgrade. So the planet is in an upgrade program, is going through an upgrade program. And we as humans, as the inhabitants of this planet, we are in an upgrade program too. So we are either doing the necessary steps to upgrade, or we are having the bumps and difficulties that usually come with an upgrade when you're not prepared for it. What we invite you with this training is to master the techniques, practices, and tools for this specific upgrade. You might have worked before with many techniques and practices. Many of you that are coming into our field are already energy masters to a very high degree. And we are saying that we are fully acknowledging your wisdom and your practice. But there are new light codes coming every day that are preparing people for these energies that are coming in now, that are pretty new and pretty unseen on this planet. They are so many light workers in this world that have worked with various techniques and practices for many, many years are now telling me that they are overwhelmed by what's happening on the planet. They are overwhelmed by the energy pace of how energies are flowing in, and they are not handling very well their energy field anymore. They don't know how to, because everything that's coming now is new. It's unprecedented. It's like how do you call that in technology? A beta program that hasn't been experienced before and that we are now going through. So Gaia is in a beta program. She has graduated the beta program actually, and it's now for its inhabitants to graduate too. Will we do that, or will we stay at the old frequency? That's a big question, and many of the light workers around the world are asking themselves that. Actually, the answer is no. We cannot stay in the old vibration. There's no longer that option on this planet, on this moment now. So most of those who are not ready to join the new vibration, or who aren't interested in doing so, are basically leaving the planet or having a very difficult time. The ones who stayed, the ones who agreed, the ones who joined in fully and dived in fully to this evolutionary program, they are to evolve very rapidly. And this is one of the programs that helps you evolve very rapidly in this new energy pace. We're seeing many people joining. We're sending much love to Yogi Ji, Victor Truviano. Thank you for joining us. Very happy to see you here on Insta. And Frugivore and Luxolu and all the other ones on Facebook and on YouTube. I can't really see who you are, so maybe type your name and place in the comments so that we know where you're joining from. You can also do that on Insta. Just tell us where you're joining from, which country. You know, I'm a globetrotter. I'm traveling all over the world, sharing conferences, but also hugs with all the people that are frequency matching. And my work has been so for the past 10 years, 12 years, to talk about energy upgrade, energy work, and pranic nourishment, the ability to encompass more light, and pranic consciousness, which is the ability to tune into your highest consciousness, the consciousness of unity, the consciousness of knowing and feeling that you're one with all, and that you are in harmony, in syntony with all. We are having this option now to feel more and more that we are connected. We are having this option now to share information and energy at a very long distance, not only through technology, but through our internet, our network of support, our network of frequency that is for all of us available. We are, with every program that we're doing, the pranic process online, we are tuning into all the wisdom and all the energy of all the light workers that have participated or will participate in such programs, and we share that information with each other. We build an inner network of support of light workers that are all functioning together for their own evolution and upgrade, but also for the planetary grid. Being a grid worker myself for more than I can remember, many lifetimes, I have learned that planet Gaia is a living organism, and all planets are living organisms, and they share energy and information at a very high level through their physical body and through their energy body with their inhabitants. And it's very easy for the inhabitants of the planet, such as us, to upgrade themselves by opening themselves to the energy of the planet that they inhabit, through encompassing its wisdom and its knowledge and communicating with her. So being in a consciousness of unity is not only about being and feeling united with all the souls, all the beings, either human or non-human, on a planet, but also being in unity with the planet itself, and also the planetary alignment that your planet is a part of. So this is an intergalactic course. To sum it up, it is supported by many beings of light. It has been created by a council of light, and 8 Ascendant Masters are currently supporting it and sharing information. I'm going to tell you all about each Ascendant Master that is part of this program. This is a program downloaded for the benefit of humanity by the Embassy of Peace. And I am a peace ambassador for Romania and other countries that is offering this program since 2013. This Council of Light that probably many of you are tuned into has been working for the benefit of humanity for eons of time, and has downloaded multiple information and programs and trainings, if you will, or energy methods that have benefited humanity and have trained humanity to not only survive through the current conditions, but also thrive through the current conditions. And this program specifically is designed for thriving. It's designed to pilot you into the highest capabilities of your human body, but also your energy field. That's why we call it an upgrade program, because you might have been trained before in various energy working techniques, but now we're taking you to the next level, or to the highest level, by fine-tuning, by giving you the tools for fine-tuning your energy field, but also your physical body, to encompass the highest energy that you can bring on earth and manifest your highest potential. So that's what we're all about. The masters that are supporting this program, 8 of them are clearly joining us each time we meet. And each one of these Ascended Masters is sharing a specific technique for energy upgrade that he himself as a master has practiced while being on earth. So they are masters who have been here, they know the deal, they knew how to handle it, and now they have joined together to create a program to explain or to convey to us how to thrive in these current times. It has been offered to us around around the year of 93. So this program has been downloaded around that date, but has been upgraded ever since while we shared it. I have been sharing it for 10 years now, and many of my colleagues have too. And each one of us have added wisdom and downloads to it in such way that it adapts to the current times, to the current energies, and to the shifts that are major now in our energy field. So if you have been practicing techniques either from the yogic tradition or Taoist tradition or Tibetan tradition or various other cultures that I myself have been practicing as well for the past 13 years, and you have been, sticking to that routine and being very diligent and very perseverant and so on and so forth, and they worked for you for a long time, yet you might notice that lately with the new energies coming in, and might I say also with the new viruses coming in. The planet has been pretty virused lately. Not all of them are working, or not all of us are responding so well to all those practices anymore. So something new has to be brought in. Every time we meet, we share insights in this program. We share insights on various techniques and practices and ways of living. Basically, this has to become your lifestyle. And every spiritual practice, as long as it's still a practice, it's something you do or don't do according to your mood or energy shifts. But once it becomes your lifestyle, once you wake up to it, go to bed to it, it's part of you, has become you, then you are the master of it. So we are inviting people with these tools that we're offering and these insights that we're offering, we're inviting them to have them as not as a daily practice, but as a lifestyle, as way of being, so to speak. I'm going to now refer to the 8 Ascended Masters, and you can feel free to ask questions in the comments if you want to know anything about energy upgrade, about light nourishment, how to be nourished by light, how to be encompassing more light, or anything about the consciousness of unity, pranic consciousness, any energy upgrade, or I was also referring in the description of the program, I was also referring to body shape shifting. And I was saying that, beauty is coming from the energy that you emanate. And that energy is actually emanating through the pores of your skin, but it's emanating through the cells of your body. And once it's emanating through the cells of your body, it shape shifts your body, it shape shifts your energy, the energy grid that's holding your body into place in this shape. And when that energy grid is changing, your body is changing, because your body is an accumulation of molecules and atoms that is basically coming together, discombobulating in every second and coming together in every second. You are literally disappearing and appearing every Planck second as you breathe. And the question is why and how come you are appearing the same in every time you recreate your body? How come you are having the same shape, the same nose, the same eyes, and even the same scars on your body, when you recreate your body every second? It's because you have an energy matrix around it that is keeping your body into this shape, right? And that matrix can be rewritten, recreated, re-informed with new information, new light codes, new energies, so that your body is not only functioning differently, which is more healthy, more fit, more stamina, more slenderness, and needing less food, but it also looks differently. So you can shape shift to the level of your physical aspect as well. There are so many people trying diets, trying exercise, trying yoga, trying qigong, trying everything, but not so many know that you can actually operate in your energy grid, in the matrix of your body, as if you were operating in the program of a computer, and actually shift the appearance that you come out with in the world. And having worked with many people that are specialists in energy work, and with many people that are specialists in energy nourishment, so many of them are not needing physical food anymore. They are not needing to nourish themselves from the exterior. Having worked with them and having worked with myself a lot, I've noticed that indeed our body has infinite capacities, infinite capabilities, and it can reach very high levels of fine-tunement. We will talk about these levels of fine-tunement during this program. We will teach the techniques and practices and reprogramming that you can actually do on your body and energy field so that you can upgrade yourself. And we will share the meditations that are coming through for the specific group, meditations that are designed or downloaded to give you the best light codes or the best energies and the best practices for you at the specific moment. So this is a tailor-made program. This is not something we are repeating in the same way every time we teach it, but it's completely tailor-made for the group that we're addressing through my capacity to tuning into the group and feeling what is necessary to come, basically, as words, and sharing, also as meditation. And through this capacity to tune into also the masters and the light beings that are supporting humanity and are supporting this program specifically. So now about the masters, because I've been promising to refer to them, but I keep bringing in new topics. There are 8 Ascendant Masters that have supported humanity for a long, long time and have incarnated here in various shapes and roles over times to bring new techniques, new ideas, new sciences, and new capabilities for humankind. They have also designed the Pranic process in order to be shared with humans for us to have these tools and practices and energy codes for evolution and upgrade. Over the years, they have shared various techniques, right, that have been beneficial to themselves when they were in a physical body, and that have been proven to benefit many others that they have taught. One of the main techniques that they shared, and that is meant to be part of your lifestyle if you are to thrive on this planet from now on, is meditation. And I'm sure of you, many of you are smiling now and saying, okay, there you are, and I thought you were bringing new information, but I've been meditating for a long time. Yes, you have, and yet, how have you been meditating? How efficient has your meditation been? And most of all, has your meditation adapted for the time being, for this moment now? Because many of the ancient meditation practices that I've been also doing for a long time are now required to be updated, right? Because, for example, in ancient yogi and Tibetan techniques, we have been taught that only when you leave your body, you can attain certain levels of consciousness, whilst now on the planet, there has been given this possibility to achieve or attain the highest level of consciousness while having the physical body. And this is the difference with this process. It teaches you how to embody your light. It doesn't teach you how to ascend, but it teaches you how to descend your whole energy, your whole divinity into the physical body. In other words, to bring all your chi in this vessel that you're using as the device of your spirit here now. So in Taoist tradition, in Qigong tradition, they are referring to Jing Chi and Shen as various levels of expression, if you will, of yourself. And Jing is the densest, is the physical body and the physical essence. Qi is the energy that surrounds and fuels your body, and Shen is the spirit that is governing how your energy works and moves. Well, now is the time of merging of these three into one, and that's the newness, of this practice that we're offering. We are no longer teaching enlightenment, but we are teaching embodied enlightenment, how to embody your light, how to embody your spirit, how to fully bring it here and anchor it into the physical realm, so that you're no longer a yogi in a cave or a Tibetan monk in some monastery or some, Qigong master in the Buddha mountains, but you can be a living master in a very busy, very mundane appearance, even in a suit, if you will, and still hold the highest energies, the highest consciousness, the biggest integrity that you can be, yet working in a very mundane or down to earth role, because now we are the masters of the big cities. We are the yogis of the airports and airplanes and restaurants, and wherever you are sharing your energy and sharing your light. That's where you bring your spirit. So this is what we share with this program. And when we're referring to meditation techniques, we're no longer referring necessarily to those who are taking you out of your body and taking you somewhere far away and helping you, astral travel, even though that is useful and we have done it. We are sharing the techniques and meditation practices that are downloading energy into your body. They are downloading the fullest capacity that you have into your cells. And in order for your cells to hold that energy, because that's a trick too, you need to upgrade the quality of your physical vessel as well. So you might have refined it with breathing practices and exercise during the years of practice that you had, but there are specific light codes, specific programming that now has to teach your body how to encompass this new light. And this is no joke, because so many people now have pains in their bodies or malfunctioning, or even what we have called the flu or a pandemic or many other symptoms that are causing their bodies to either decay or die, because they cannot hold the energies and the amount of voltage that is now coming through this wire. Your body is a wire. It's meant to transmission energy from above to cosmic energy into the earth, and earth energy into your vessel. If something along this way, something along this path is not ready for the amount of energy, for the amount of voltage that you're now supposed to transmit, your body is encountering blockages and pains and the discomfort and even decay and death. When you're not ready, you need to unplug. So death is basically unplugging your body from the life force that's meant to govern it, and putting it to rest and to decompose, right? Because it's no longer functioning. So in order to avoid that, you need to fine-tune this vessel and to upgrade it to the level where it can actually encompass that light. So all Ascendant Masters have agreed for meditation, and this is the practice that they are recommending as the main daily practice or daily lifestyle. And it's not only referring to the present pose isolated meditation that probably most of us were doing, but it's referring to transforming your life into a walking meditation each day, which is being fully conscious, fully present, fully aware in each moment while you sit in a present pose position, but also while you walk, while you talk with other people, while you do your work and all the other tasks that you're doing. It has been proven that meditation, when done properly, it takes your body and your mind from the beta state, which is a brain frequency, to the alpha state and theta state. And in the alpha state, you can self-heal, you can rest, you can rejuvenate. In theta state, you can manifest. You can manifest as a much higher power, with the capacity of either instant healing or instant manifestation or instant remote healing for other people. So when you learn to keep your mind into that state and to keep your body into that state, you're actually able to perform what other people are calling miracles, and what we are calling day-to-day science of energy. So you become an energy scientist, and you are having very exact, very specific results by training your body and mind to hold a specific frequency state. So that's the benefit of meditation, and that's why all the Ascendant Masters are recommending it. Then the next thing that is recommended by Kuan Yin, the master of compassion and the goddess of compassion in the Asian tradition, is to keep yourself connected, right? We have so many ways of disconnecting these days. We have been becoming masters of disconnection. We have so many technology devices and TV shows and scrolling areas where you can scroll and forget about it all. But now is the time to become a master at being present and being connected. So we are learning specific techniques to reconnect, to stay connected to our divine spirit and higher self, also to our guides. If you have any, if you learn how to connect with them, you learn how to reinforce that connection. If you haven't learned how to connect with them, you learn to make contact, and you learn to filter your contact, because when you start meditating and you start doing energy work, there's many who want to contact you and give advice from various astral realms, and you learn to filter through that contact and through that advice so that you can only receive what you need, you know. For example, when I start a practice or a program or a class or anything that has to do with energy work, I always ask that only the beings of the purest light and love can be present energetically and telepathically with us now. Only the beings of the purest light and love can be present energetically and telepathically with us. Filters the codes of who you want to talk to or whom you want to connect with. So that type of contact, that type of connection, that type of filters, we learn in the webinar that is referring to how to stay connected and whom to stay connected. So I'm very happy to see your comments and questions. Feel free to ask in the comments on Insta, in the comments on Facebook, in the comments on YouTube, whatever you want to ask of what we've talked so far, or even new questions if you have any. You know, there's many things that we are sharing here today. We have 15 more minutes, including the final meditation. So then you can see what we're about, but you can also ask questions to bring in the answers that you want to hear. Someone is asking me if I'm Pleiadian. You know, when you connect with your multidimensional nature, with your nature of infinite being that we all are, you're no longer defining yourself as being on one planetary system specifically. Yes, I've been in the Pleiades, but as well I've been in Sirius, as well I've been in very other planetary systems, and now I can call myself as I am on Earth. So who am I really? Well, I'm from everywhere and everything. So that's part of the pranic consciousness, and that part of the multidimensional awareness that doesn't keep you stuck in a single or certain energy frequency, right? You can hold all the energies and work with them at will. Thank you for the question. It's a very good and interesting one. So many people are asking me about which system, star system I'm coming from and stuff like this. Another master that is supporting the process is the Buddha. He is recommending for you to go to a lighter diet as a way of holding a higher consciousness. Why is it that we need a lighter diet now? Well, this is something I could talk about for about 10 hours in a row. But the main thing that I feel to share about it is that the main thing that I feel to share about it is that now our bodies are becoming much more refined. They are upgrading to a level that hasn't been experienced before here on Earth. Yes, we had upgraded bodies during the Lemurian and Atlantean times, but at that time we, you know, we created some destruction programs for the planet, and there were some lessons to be learned. So that frequency didn't stick very long time here on Earth. That civilization has either been distracted or withdrawn in the inner realms, in the inner Earth or higher planes. And now there's a new era where we're experiencing again having a lighter body, having a higher energy vessel, which is our physical body. And in this time here now, we are learning how to operate that with a higher integrity, with a new way of operating, with a higher consciousness than before. So we are relearning how to upgrade to a higher frequency and need less food and the more refined food, and the very little to none at all physical food. We are relearning that, and over time, the whole humanity will move into a lighter diet. But from everywhere you are now, either omnivorous or vegetarian or vegan or in a raw diet, you need to go lighter. That's the message. Why do we need to go lighter? Because we are upgrading our physical cells and the way our body is functioning. And however you have been before, you can only upgrade through an upgrade of your nourishment as well, because your nourishment is your energy. So having said that, we will give the methods of detox, the methods of moving into a lighter diet, the practices that I have been doing, but also my colleagues and the Ascendant Masters as well. The practices for going into a lighter diet. It requires detox at the emotional, physical, and mental level. It requires getting rid of the cravings that are basically connected to certain emotional triggers. And it also required a bit of a discipline to always check with your body and always stay tuned to it so that you know what you need. It brings a lot of energy refinement. It brings a lot of body consciousness and body presence, and that, you know, takes you to higher levels into also your sport and exercise practice. It takes you to higher levels into love making, takes you to higher levels into all the things that you do with your body. We have shared some of these methods in this book called the Pranic World Book. Fortunately, now we have it also in Romanian. We just launched it on Amazon and various other libraries, either in electronic format, which is Kindle, or on paper. So you can order it on Amazon, either on paper or electronic, either in Romania or in English. In Romanian, it's called Cartea Lumii Pranice, and in English, it is called the Pranic World Book. It describes the detox methods that I and my colleagues have used at the physical, emotional, and mental level. It describes various practices of going on prana or going on a lighter diet. And it describes the scientific part of being in this food freedom state, because there is a science to it and it has been studied, and we are studying it even deeper still with a team of scientists and geneticists and physicists and so on. So I'm seeing new people joining. I'm sending big hugs to all, Michael and Solo Chris and Hyped Up and Andre and Marinka from Brazil, and Michael and everyone else. I'm very, very, very happy to see you here. Someone is asking, would it be better to go vegan? Well, I don't know where you are now, but from wherever you are, you can go lighter. That's what I was saying. So wherever you are with your diet, you can go lighter. And in this program, we are offering easy methods to lighten up your diet. Very easy methods. Hi, Alice. Happy to see you here. Poate ne vedem și te înscrii la tot programul de data asta. Aș vrea să te revăd și să lucrăm din nou împreună. I'm so glad to see the people who have joined me for the last 10 years, 7 years, during the Pranic festivals, the Pranic programs that we have shared. I'm happy to reunite with them. And since we haven't traveled so much over the past 2 years, it's so good that we have these online methods now. So we keep ourselves upgraded. So Buddha has recommended going on a lighter diet because he himself, being a being of compassion, he has looked at it from the perspective of planetary evolution, right? If we go lighter, we stop using other beings for our benefit and pleasure. So Buddha is saying that only when we stop using other beings for our benefit and pleasure will we evolve as civilization. It's time now to do so. All the other beings of the planet are having the same right and chance to be here, the same as we are. So going on a lighter diet helps them have a better life here and help us have healthier bodies. Because when you are in conflict with other species or abusing other species or abusing Mother Earth, as her body is also alive, you are actually abusing yourself because we are all connected. So here goes why it's so important now to go on a lighter diet. We will talk more on this in the webinar that is specific to this topic. In the meantime, I want to refer to those on YouTube because you have joined and many of you don't know what you have joined. This is the Pranic process online. It's an edition that we have had for many years. It's a program that we have had for many years. You can still, this is the first webinar that we are sharing now, and you can still join this program that is formed by 8 webinars. There's a description that I'm now placing on the comments on YouTube and Facebook, and if you're on Insta, you can see it in the link in bio, in my link tree. This is where you see how you can join us. If you want to be in the program and you don't have the time to read all that stuff, you can read it later. You can type yes in the comments. Be with us for this whole webinar that ends with a fabulous meditation, and be with us for the next 7 days, 1 hour, 1.5 hours per day, where we share insights and practices and meditations and body programming and energy programming for energy upgrade. And you can make the payments after we finish this webinar. So there is an energy exchange involved. There is a payment to be made, and we can offer this opportunity to include you in the webinar and the Zoom link and everything you need to have, and make the payments after. You can also pay in 2 installments in that, if that helps you. And we are here with you for 7 days. So this is what you're watching in this moment. The next Ascendant Master that is supporting this program is Babaji, who is recommending to treat your body like a temple and honor it as the temple of the divine that it is, and make sure that is well treated, well preserved, and moved in the way that is necessary for its upgrade. Sometimes you do all the spiritual practices, but it's too much sedentary and you don't move the energy through it enough for you to be in a higher pranic state. Babaji is usually supporting with the energy of getting more fit, getting more in tune with your body, so that you give it the best options for it to receive energy, either through yoga or qigong or dancing or any body movement that is moving you and is beneficial for you. You need to get in shape so that you bring more energy into your body. You need to build your muscles and healthy bones and healthy skin and healthy circulatory system and all that. And we work with each system of the body so that we bring it back into the pattern of health and thriving so that you can encompass more energy through it. So this is the Ascendant Master recommending you to treat your body like a temple and not neglect it, and offer it the best exercise, the best clothing, the best body products and all it needs, for it is the temple of the divine, and it has now the capacity to embody more energy, much more than before. The fifth master that is supporting this program and recommending a specific technique in it is Saint Germain, who is helping you with the mind mastery and mind reprogramming. And this is something that I've been doing for many, many years now. It's almost 10 years that I'm offering healing sessions that are working with deprogramming the mind, deprogramming the energy field, and rewriting the energy patterns that you have so that you can manifest new realities and better relationships, better health, better homes, better businesses, better money, better abundance, and all that you need in the physical realm and beyond. You know, also your spiritual capacities, your energy capacities. In these sessions, I've watched thousands of people shifting their lives just by shifting one core belief, one program that was specific to them and that was, you know, messing with their lives. Sometimes these programs are accumulated from childhood, sometimes they are accumulated from your society for family, sometimes they are accumulated from your tribe or peoples. You know, each nation has its own programs and beliefs, sets of belief that not all are beneficial. You know, the nations that have been enslaved, the nations that have been conquered so many times, the nations that have been disrespected, disregarded, many of them, they hold programs that aren't in alignment with their divine essence. So we have deprogrammed many people, and we have noticed every time the importance of mind mastery. Once you master your mind and the programs inside your mind, you're able to shift your life in a very easy way. So we will talk about mind mastery and the qualities of the mind and how you can upgrade them during the webinar of this program that is relating to that topic. We have also presented the mind states or brainwave states in this book, and we have explained how your mind state is actually influencing your body, and it's taking you into either a nourished and healthy state or in a hungry and unhealthy state. The state of your mind is dictating the state of your body and the state of your hunger and your ability to be nourished by source as well. We talk during the webinar that is designed for that topic, but we also refer to it in our private sessions. So we have this program that is with a group and is offering these insights to all those who participate. And we have the one-on-one Pranic program, which are healing sessions and coaching sessions designed specifically for one person that is able to work with us to upgrade his chakras, his energy field, and his body, and also remove the traumas and the blockages and the programs that are maybe blocking your energy, blocking your life, blocking certain areas that aren't working so well, and so on. So this is what we offer in the 5th webinar of this program. And then another Ascended Master is the Christed one, who is talking about how to build your work into selfless service, how to do your work just because you love it and just because you can and just because you enjoy it. and how joy can become your workplace and your life. And we have been bringing the Christed energy in many of our workshops. And when we refer to the Christed energy, we not only refer to Jesus, but the Christed being is much vaster. It includes the Magdalene, it includes many other beings that, like Krishna, for example, we have been holding this frequency. And we bring it into this workshop specifically because, to my view, everything needs to be created and offered with joy. Everything needs to be created and offered with elation, and whatever makes your heart sing, that is your job now. So it's very different from what we have learned about job and work and service. We are learning a new way of being, and we are learning to actually offer our highest service to the world, which is our joy and our main gift or talent. And in that webinar, you'll also learn how to find your purpose, how to align with your best qualities or capacities so that you can live a life of joy, but also a life of joyful service. And that is rising your vibration. So, for example, a question to the public now: how many of you have noticed that in your life, when you were doing something that you really loved as an activity or as a job, you had a very high state and you were very happy and cheerful and your body was vibing at the right pace and everything like that, and your life seemed to fall into place? How many of you have had that experience? You can type yes in the comments. Tell me if you felt that ever, or if you've noticed it. Hi, Easy Get Holidays, thanks for being here, and Kananakar and so many others. Have you had that experience of being in a state of joy and elation while doing something you really loved, and you would have loved to do that as a job? You know, for example, when I was a kid, I loved playing with pets. So I always thought that the best job for me would be to be a pet doctor. You know, now I love playing with humans, so the best job for me is now being a human therapist, which is, or a life coach, which is something that I do for fun and for joy, and I really loved it. And this is bringing my highest frequency into the world. Before, when I was doing another job, I wasn't that happy, you know, because it wasn't my highest energy that was playing out into the world. So the Christed one is offering you that possibility. And the next Ascendant Master that is recommending upgrading your energy is Saint Francis of Assisi, and he's offering the insights on how to spend more time in silence, how to spend more time in nature, and how to upgrade your body with the elements of nature and with connecting to the body of Gaia and to the energy field. And we will talk in this webinar about how you can actually work with the planet, with its energy vortexes, sacred sites, ley lines. I have specific places in Romania and all over the world that I visit, not only to upgrade myself, but also to help them upgrade and align. So it's work that I've been doing for many years. It's something that I specialize in, and every year after the Pranic festival in Romania, we go all over Romania in very specific places where we meditate and have this beautiful retreat for 4 days. It's called the Trip of the Sun, and we visit specific energy vortices that are meant to upgrade our energy field. So this is what we're doing in August, and also at the end of this month, May 27 to 29, we have a retreat here in a special place in Romania where we visit specific energy places and we work with them. So in the webinar of this program that is referring to how to upgrade your physical and energy body with nature and natural elements, we will learn about these techniques and practices and how to connect with this type of work. So to learn how to be a grid worker or a field fiddler, and last but not least, in this program, we also have the energy of Mother Mary and the angelics as part of the support group of Ascendant Masters that are supporting this program. In this, in the webinar that is offered with their support, we will talk about how to bring more energy with sound and mantras and music and chanting and voicing out your intentions. So when you learn how to speak your life into being, how to spell your life into existence or into manifestation, and how to declare loud and clear to the universe what you want to manifest, and pay attention to your words and your formulations in a way that you actually manifest the reality that is best for you. So many people are doing so much energy work and practice and body work as well, but they are not very much paying attention to what they are speaking about. Or, you know, first of all, they're not paying attention to what they're thinking, but they're not paying attention to their words. So when their words are negative, or, you know, talking negative about themselves or others, automatically this manifests a reality that's not very, very good. That's not very harmonious. So when you learn how to use your words to create the realities that you want and to upgrade your energy field in your physical body, that's when you become a master of sound and wording and a master of manifesting your life, basically. So this is what we will bring in with this program. We will bring new ways of mastering your lifestyle, mastering your energy field, reprogramming your mind and your body so that you have the best results and upgrade your system. We also bring ways of testing and checking with your body and with your energy field so that you know exactly what you need to practice more of and what you need to practice less of, so that you reach your perfect frequency. Because, you know, some people do too much meditation but too little movement. Some people do too much astral traveling but too little tantra. Some people do too much eating, too little fasting, or too much fasting, too little eating. We will give you the specific tools to check exactly how you can find your balance with your practice. And specific testing methods that have to do with the breath techniques and energy work. We also bring tests so that you can, testing systems so that you can test your energy bodies and your chakras and check your pranic percentage in each one of them, so that you know exactly what you need to work on when your body or energy field is a little unbalanced. You can check on each chakra, on each energy field, when all of that. So all these tools are offered in this program. Somebody is asking me now, when is the next pranic process? Well, baby, you are in it. It has started and you are in it. And this is where you can subscribe. And this is where you can join us. So why ask for the next when you are here now? If you want to join us, hyped up, you can type yes in the comments. We include you in the program. You have 7 more days with us besides this one. And each day we have this type of talks and a powerful meditation at the end, and tools and insights that I've just shared, where you can upgrade your system with us. So the time is now. Always people are asking me, when is the next or the next? There's no next. We might die tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't programmed all my next programs on a whole year or the next 5 years and all that, because everything I do is in the now, it's completely spontaneous, completely soul guided, and I'm here now. Take advantage of it, you know. So yeah, join us. Even though maybe you haven't been through the whole program, or you can't be live each day, we sent you the recording and you can watch it and repeat it for as long as you want. Repeat the meditations for your whole lifetime. You have lifetime access to it. And if you have questions and you haven't been live to ask them, you can ask we have a WhatsApp group, you know, that we keep in touch with all of you. And we have the email that you can use to communicate privately, or, you know. So that's the option if you can't be online every day, because we totally understand that some people have their own jobs and lives, and maybe we work with people all over the world which are on different time zones. So it's like that. We can always send the recording if you haven't been online, and you can watch it and then ask questions in the next sessions or ask questions on email and so on. So this is how we do it. Who wants to come with us? We now prepare for the final meditation, which is something we complete every program with, every webinar. We take a moment to bring an instrument that I use for sound healing and for meditation. And we ask that you stay with us so that you join the full meditation. That is for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes together with us. So just a second, I'll be with you. Those of you on Facebook, on Insta, and those of you watching on other channels, feel free to ask questions in the meantime, and maybe we'll answer some more questions at the end. Yes, I'm very happy to start the meditation in just a bit. And the sound healing device that I'm using is a very nice and simple musical instrument that I'm going to show to you in a second. And the singing is completely intuitive, so just bear with me while I'm walking through it. Okay, so this is my toy with which I sing, and whenever you're ready, you can start following your breath, start tuning in, start feeling that you're in a light column from the center of the universe to the center of the earth. Start feeling how this light column is starting to surround you, and you feel the energy in it spinning around you. Every time you inhale, more light comes into your body. Every time you exhale, the light goes into your cells, into your organs, into all your physical systems, into your auric field, and out into the universe. So let's do this exercise of breathing in the light from the light column and breathing out all the worries, tensions, and concerns. do this exercise for quite a few times while we play this little song, and then we move deeper into the meditation. Make sure you're undisturbed. Make sure you're well hydrated, or if not, just drink some water after we finish. And now start breathing the light from this column around you, breathing it through all your pores. So all your pores of your skin are opening up now and receiving light as if your body is a big breathing organism. And through the pores of your skin, you release all the worries, tensions, concerns, and everything that doesn't serve you from your organs, from your tissues, from your skin, from your energy field. You release it all out in this column of light that is pre-programmed to dissolve, transmute, transform all that no longer serves you. And now you notice that you have a connection cable from the center of the universe to the center of the earth that is surrounding you, is bringing the best energy to the top of your head and through the top of your head into your head, your pineal and pituitary gland, and then down into your throat and down into your heart. And you breathe in this light and you feel it flowing now into your heart chakra, the area of your chest. And you feel how it flows down, filling up your whole heart chakra with this light. So every time you inhale, you bring more light into your body, into your heart chakra, and you notice it expanding. And every time you exhale all the worries, tensions, concerns, everything that doesn't serve you, everything that's not beneficial for you, all that is not for your highest good, all that's not for your best. You exhale it now in this column of light. And from your heart, you send love into all your cells, all your organs, all your physical systems, your auric field, and out into the universe. Again, another deep breath in. and breathe out. Another deep breath. You let this light flow into your legs, flow into your lower parts of your body, your lower chakras, and then the legs and down towards the roots. So you have big roots building down towards the center of the earth. And with them, you touch the heart of Gaia. And when you touch the heart of Gaia, you feel her love, you feel her presence, you feel her energy, and you feel this energy flowing up into your body. Flows up through your roots, into the soles of your feet, then into the ankles, calves, knees, thighs. It flows up into the hips, flows up into the back of your spine, flows up through your spine to the heart chakra, from the center of the earth into the heart chakra, and flows up through the heart chakra into the top of your head, through your spine to the top of your head, and then surrounding your whole body into this sphere of light or toroidal system around your body. And the sphere of light around your body is creating a protection field, a field of biomagnetic shield, if you will, with the energy of earth and with the energy of the heart. That's holding the best frequency for you, so that only the energies that are most beneficial for you can enter into your field. And we ask that only the beings of the purest light and love can be present energetically and telepathically with us now. Only the beings of the purest light and love can be present energetically and telepathically with us now. Only the beings of the purest light and love can be present energetically and telepathically with us now. This bubble of light, and you feel the centering in your heart as it helps you tune in to the highest energies for your life right now. And you let yourself be guided. Whether you're meant to be in this program for the next days to come, as this is just the beginning day, you let yourself tell you what your heart feels. Let yourself know what your heart feels that is best for you. Where is your highest calling? We also give a testing method for you. While you are breathing now and centered in your heart, make a statement that you surely know is false for you, is true for you. Make a statement or an affirmation in your mind that you know for sure it is true for you. Like a very practical, down-to-earth affirmation, not something abstract. Like, for example, I say, I'm wearing now a pink blouse. I'm now wearing a pink blouse. And this is a true affirmation because I can look at my brows, see it's pink, and it's all clear. And while you do this, you make the statement or this affirmation, see and sense what your breath is doing. Check with your breath. When you do this true affirmation, see how your breath is flowing. And then maybe make an affirmation that is false for you, that you know for sure that is false. I would say, now I'm wearing a blue blouse. I'm looking at it, I see it's not blue, I know it's false. So I'm breathing, following my breath and making the false affirmation. Just check what it does. Check what the breath does while you make this false affirmation. So bring it down to earth, make a very down to earth, clear affirmation, not something abstract. So now do you have noticed the difference in your breath between the true affirmation and false affirmation? And you have noticed how your breath goes when it's yes, and you have noticed how your breath goes when it's no. You can now state, it is for my highest good to participate in the Pranic process online now. It is for my highest good to participate in the Pranic process online now. And you can see what your breath does. If it reacts as if it's true or if it reacts as if it's false. And if the answer is yes, if your breath is reacting as if this affirmation is true, then you can fully trust your spirit and act on your inner guidance, because this is the answer for you. And if the breath is reacting as if it's false, maybe it's not the time for you, or maybe it's other things you need to clear out, like, for example, abundance fears or any other blockages that you might need to clear out in order to participate in this program. Sometimes when you get a no, it's not necessarily a no because you're not meant to be in that specific situation, but it's a no because you're not yet aligned to it. So sometimes it's like that. And I oftentimes ask a question and I get a no. And then I ask, what would it take? You know, I ask spirit, what would it take for me to get a yes for this? What would it take for me to be there? Or what would it take for me to receive? Sometimes when you ask what would it take, the spirit gives you the answers or gives you the guidance for you to do the necessary steps in order to get a yes next time. This is a tool that is very ancient and very powerful. It is good to practice it only when you're sure that you've mastered it. So it's good to practice it, but trust it fully only when you're sure that you're mastered. So start with small things. For example, I was asking about my clothing. It is beneficial for me to wear this blouse. It's beneficial for me to wear these trousers. Is it you start with food choices. If it's beneficial for me to take solid food today. If I got a no, I would make my food into a smoothie and drink it, like the salads or the fruits that I wanted, because my spirit told me that it's not beneficial for me to take solid food, so I would go on liquid food. So make the small day-to-day choices based on this test and get used to it. Two important tips for it are that you are centered in your heart and you are protected in your energy field. So don't do it in the beginning. Don't do it when somebody is talking to you or when you're feeling anxious or worried or when you're watching TV and stuff like that, because you might not have the ability to center all that well when you're not really concentrated and focused, right? So first step is to focus. Second step is to create an energy shield. Third is centering your heart, and then start following your breath and see what it does, how it reacts to the affirmation. You have seen me saying it is beneficial for me too. So this is how you check with your spirit. You always say either it's for my highest good too, or it's beneficial for me too. And you make the affirmation. Go to my friend John, or take that apple and eat it, or break up with Sue, whatever you want to check. You can check it for relationships, jobs, much more important things like moving in a new city and something like that, but only when you've mastered the little things. So it took me some months and years of practice, because before I actually trusted it with bigger things, because it takes some practice, it takes some body awareness, it takes a complete detachment from the outcome or result, So when you're attached to getting an yes, you would be tempted to pull your breath in a way that it gives you an yes. So pay attention to that as well. So make sure that you're fully centered and, aligned in a way with your heart when you're doing the breath test. And in the next webinars, I'll share how you can actually check your pranic percentage or energy percentage. You can check the spiritual practices, if they work for you or not, if you're meant to practice them or not in days to come. How to shift your spiritual practice based on this test, and many other things that you can use them for, measure your energy on your chakras and your energy bodies and so on. It's very ancient, very powerful, and you can become a master of intuitive practice when you use it daily and diligently. For now, I hope you had fun with us. Let me know in the comments how you felt this test. How was it for you? Did it work? Did you notice any change in your breath? Was it something that you've seen that modified when you made the true affirmation and when you made the false affirmation? And also, I would love to know how many of you got a yes at this statement. It is beneficial for me to be in this pranic process. If you got a yes, we're welcoming you. We can make a payment plan if you need one, or just make the payments today and you're in for tomorrow's webinar and the days to come. Big hugs to everyone. Hi, Pop. Thanks for all your comments, and everyone else who asked questions and comments, Avoberry and everyone else. Happy to be here. Hi, Ozzy the Great. Hi, Oscar. See you next time tomorrow around the same hour. We have a margin of about half an hour, 12:30, that we meet every day. So please know that's not always sharp 12. Sharp 12. It might be between 12 and 12:30. And if there's any changes, if we move it in the evening and stuff like this, we let you know in that day, so that you can change your plans or watch the recording and whatever it takes. Big hugs to all.